Hi guys, welcome to my bridal class. So this look can be used as a bridal look and also for an editorial look. This is my pretty dark model. This is where we are planning on the transition. So before you do a shoot, you should know what you have in mind in order to get a good result. So now we are done with the transition. I'll be using LVH eye lens to apply on her eyes. Okay, mind you, she's not actually a model, she's just a random girl I saw on the road, and I was like, hey baby, I like your skin, can you be my model? And she was like, okay, no problem. So yeah, if she's having a blinky eye, it's normal. So I went up with grooming the brows. One thing about grooming the brows is that you just have to groom the excess and leave the others. Okay? Groom the excess and leave the others. Now, I went in with micellar cleansing water. This micellar cleansing water is from Julia Diamond Cosmetics. The cleansing water is nice, cool, and affordable. After that, I'll be going in with my face tuner from CPD. Okay, so I'm not going to talk down on their products, but since you're my student, this their exfoliating toner is something I don't advise my students to get. Okay, I noticed that whenever I use it, my makeup end up breaking. So yeah, it's not advised to get. This is a PR that was given to me. After that, I went in with my hydrating tuna. Yeah, that hydrating tuna, I recommend you buy it. It's actually very nice. Okay, after that I went to my moisturizer. So I'm actually creating a dewy look, yeah, for her. Something nice, something suitable for her. To start with, I had a picture of what I wanted on the phone. I saw an inspo and I'm working with the inspo. One good thing to excel in the makeup industry is that you should have an inspo. Now I went in with vitamin C. Just because I'm creating a dewy look, I want the face to be dewy, like to give that cream look, like skin like look. Okay, so now I went in with moisturizer. Of course the lips needs to be properly moisturized. I went in with moisturizer to moisturize her lips. After that, I would just spray the face with this setting spray. Now I went in with foundation. The foundation I'm using is from NYX. You can see that's a perfect shade. You can check them on Instagram. NYX foundation, NYX, because I might not be listing them out. Now I went in with a darker shade to check. The darker shade is from Avon. If you observe, her neck is darker than her face, so I just wanted to check the difference. This is more like doing swatch. So now you can mix the shade, whichever one that you feel that is better, you mix it. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Now I would be blend till I get a seamless result. That is the goal. The goal is to blend till you get a good result. After that, I went in with blush. The blush I'm using is from my lip palette. Like my lip palette, I took a red shade and applied as blush. After that, I went in with concealer. Okay, there is something I want to let you know about these concealers. This concealer that I'm using, it's a mattifying concealer. And it is not advised to use under the eye because it can easily dry. Now, as a makeup artist that I am, and as someone that is still growing, this makeup industry, you will not say you've made it. I try to use what I have to get what I want. Now, since this concealer is mainly used for brows, since it's a mattifying concealer, I also use it for my under eyes. How I do it is that as soon as I apply, I blend. I don't wait till it dries. As soon as I apply it, I blend. And the concealer I'm using is from Elegance Beauty Concealer. Please kindly have your book with you and write down. I would not list it out separately for you. It's part of the class. Elegance Beauty Concealer. So one thing I should tell you is that why blending? My dear, take your time. If you try to blend and it looks as if you're not getting a good result, mix the foundation you used on the skin on the concealer. You will get a result. Now, after that step, I went in with powder palette. The powder palette I'm using is from La Vida. Because the concealer has a yellow undertone, I'm using a powder palette that has her exact skin shade, so her face doesn't look yellow. Now I'm using a powder to go over her face. Now, one trick you should know is that before applying your setting powder, this will be better you go in with powder just as I just did before applying your setting powder. It will enable you to get a natural skin tone. Now, the second one is setting the face. So many people make these mistakes. You know, setting is different from baking. What I'm actually doing is setting. This face, you apply a little amount and blend into the skin. For those of you that like high-end products, you like expensive products, but then you don't have enough money to buy high-end, I urge you to use Gentle Dove setting powder. This is 100/10. I'm not trying to hype them or something, but I'm trying to let you know that I've seen and I have tasted. Now, the second stage of this powder application is called baking. As you can see, this powder is obvious. It's not really blended as the first one I applied. So do not make these mistakes. Little is more better than more. Apply what you can control. Now, this is me baking. Remember, I have set the face. Now I'm actually baking. And the places I'm baking are the places I've already set. And I'm applying it on the places I applied concealer. Do not forget, these are the places I applied concealer. Now, some of you will come and be like, Ma, you did not do cream contour. Yes, I didn't do cream contour because I noticed that whenever I'm using a Nigerian brand, doing a cream contour makes the face heavy. So know the brand you're using and know what suits it. Now, I went in with powder highlights, powder blush, for the skin, to still give it that warm feel. Since our blending is almost removing the cream blush. Now I went in with my brush, my blending foam, to make the face look lifted. Now for the brows, I applied a mattifying powder there. The meaning of mattifying is that it doesn't have oil, it dries. So I don't want you to get confused. I don't want you to be confused with the names. But even at that, you still need to know the names. That powder I applied under the eyes there is to lift the eyes. Some people say it doesn't, but for me, I feel it does. Now for the nose contour, I'm going in with a shade of powder that I used on her and a darker shade. Remember, the powder I'm using is from Davilas. See the palette there. Develas. All these people, they are on Instagram, they are not on Facebook. Now I went in with same powder again to blend. I don't know why my girl wasn't able to capture this place, the powder I was collecting, but I went in with same powder again to blend. So there is something I saw on Instagram, using a dark pencil to outline the brows for a dark skin. I wanted to try it and see how it looks like. So this is me using a dark pencil. The dark pencil I'm using is from Davis pencil. I got this pencil from a random cosmetic shop. Davis pencil. Now I'm drawing the brows. I don't know why this girl didn't film. Okay, this will be a bonus class. Why I will still send another class to cover up for this. I don't know that she didn't film this place I actually fill up the brows. It's fine, no problem. I guess you can still learn some things from here. Now to conceal the brows, I'm also going with the concealer that I use for the skin, because when it comes to me, I learn how to improvise, I learn how to manage, and I learn how to get what I want. Now the brush I'm using is from Newborn Beauty N51. Yeah, it's a concealer brush. Now what I'm doing is that I'm trying to balance the brows. After that, I'll just have to brush the brows. Okay. Now for my eyeshadow base, I love using my powder. I don't know why, but I love using my powder to do that. Okay, I don't know, it helps me to blend evenly before applying eyeshadow to blend. This is a trick I must confess you should know, using your powder. And you can see I have a hand guide with me. It helps me to blend properly. Okay, so you should know that I use my concealer as also my eye primer. So one thing with this makeup stuff is that you have to learn how to improvise. If you don't learn how to improvise, trust me, nothing for you. So now I'm blending in seamlessly. Then I'll be going in with the silver eyeshadow. After going in with the silver eyeshadow, I would have to blend. So this is it. After blend, now I'll be applying the lashes directly on top of her eyes. Lashes are supposed to be applied directly on top of the eyelashes, not on the eyeshadow place. Now after that, I'll be spraying the face with my spray from Davilas. This is a fixing spray. It makes the makeup sink in and it also grip the face. So yeah, so I had to spray the face and then allowed it to dry properly. After it's done drying, I went in with the lips. I had to clean the moisturizer I applied before, and I went in with the lips to apply. Then I went in with a nude lips. This is a nude lips, mind you. Went in with a nude lips to apply. You blend until you get a flawless result. So after blending, I'll just go in and draw outline. See, the truth is that when it comes to all these things, there is no policy. Just do what you feel is right. So I will just keep mute so you see what I'm actually doing. So now I go in with a powder blush to just apply. When you've sprayed the face, I advise you not to scrub the face. Just blend in lightly. Now the next thing I would be applying is um, cream highlight from Mismetics Cosmetics. Just ask them of their cream highlights in glossy for Mismetics. This is what you apply before applying bronzer. See, the truth is that this cream highlight is suitable for people with dry skin. If you use it for someone with oily skin, the makeup will break. So take note, don't forget. So now I'm going in with a powder bronzer. See, let me let you know something. These bronzers have 3 shades. Shade 1 is for color 1, shade 2 is for chocolate, shade 3 is for dark skin. Don't go and use different shade for dark skin because you feel like it's the same bronzer. No, like the bronzer I use is from Younger Beauty in the shade Pockish, that is for dark skin. I bought it when I was learning because I don't apply too much bronzer. I'm still using that bronzer till date. Okay, so if you want to get the lighter shade, I've forgotten the name of their lighter shade, but to know that if you're buying bronzer, I advise you to buy the cup ones. Don't go and buy the one that is in palette, because if it falls it will break and your money is wasted. Ask them to give you the 2 to 3 shades they have that you can use for light skin and dark skin. So now I just wanted to make her eyes light up a little, so I just added a little bit of powder to give it that light feel. See, the truth is that for this glam, this makeup you're seeing, I did not use any high-end, any expensive products. I just do what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, that is it. So this is the end product without filter. Trust me, if she changes to a bridal gown, you can see that it can also be used as bridal makeup. So you should have this in mind. Bridal makeup has to do with a natural look. So yeah, that's my model feeling herself. This look is without filter or whatsoever. So one thing is to do a good job. One thing is to know how to blend the skin properly. So for more questions, ask me. So after that, I will go on to apply my concealer as my primer. I always tell people you can improvise if you know how to go through, like how to maneuver so many things. You buy less, like you spend less. So yeah, I'm using my concealer as my eye primer because why not if not. So when you do that, you blend appropriately. After blending, you apply your eyeshadow, the one you want to apply. This is the pattern of eyeshadow I want to do, so that's why I blended it like this. So you apply your eyeshadow and allow it to blend properly. So after that, you apply your lashes. The lashes has to be placed directly on top of your lashes, not on the skin. Placed directly on top of the lashes. Now after that, you spray the face with the fixing spray. It helps the makeup to sit in and also make the makeup last properly. Allow to dry. So this is it here. So you allow to dry. Now you apply lip balm on the lips. Now I went into applying the shade of lips I want to use. So this is something you just have to watch me do. It's very self-explanatory. So I will just keep mute where you see how I blend to the results I want. the under eye was too dark, so I had to just add it up a little. You understand, like add a highlight powder. So yes, this is how it ought to look. So for more mentorship, just book me up. I applied mascara because why not? Mascara for the under eye. So as a good makeup artist, this is how your makeup should look like. Okay, thanks for watching.